Geez, that's close. It's a very windy Sunday here and a quiet Sunday, and I thought I'd do just a wee bit of an update. There's a handful of things that have happened that I either missed, forgot to say anything about, or, just didn't wrap up. And one of those is the giveaway that Jody's doing for my books. We're all done. We did all 7 of them. I'm not allowed to trivia for you, although, that said, I do think that it's appropriate to say that I know times are still hard for a lot of people. I know that things are rough. And when I first launched the book, I made the ebook free for a month because I wanted anybody who was going through a rough time, struggling, maybe needed a little bit of a bright spot story to read, a hopeful story about overcoming some challenges and getting to a place you wanted to be. It seemed like the right kind of thing to do. So I'm going to do that again. I want to make the book free again for a month via ebook on my website. It's the EPUB version. I'm going to try and make other versions available, but for the time being, it's just the EPUB. So, there are instructions on how to use that listed. But if you want to grab a copy, if things are tough right now, if it's hard, and you don't have to have a physical copy, and you miss out on getting a free physical copy, then I just want to make it available to you for free with a code that I put below that's good for a month. So jump on that. Right? Look at it. It's bendy, it's a bunch, it's delicious. Little coffee to freshen things up, and we're ready to roll. I gotta go meet Fab back at my place to make sure. Every time I look left and right, the camera is like, where's he going? I gotta go meet Fab back at my spot, and I figured we'd have a little chat there and get an update on. Maybe I just already updated you on all the little things in one go. I'm getting way too efficient at this. Yeah, let's just go. I'm gonna go check in on Gilly, make sure she's doing okay. Get Fab that thing that he stored at my place a week ago, I guess. And then I have something written down that I was going to talk to you about, but I think cookies and coffee totally wiped my brain of that. So let's just get on it. Let's just get on a metro. Gilly's fine. It's kind of challenging because I don't have my big tripod, so I just put this on the bookshelves that I built a while ago. It's a long ways away, isn't it? Also helps if it's in focus. So Sea of the Unknown. Can't talk about everything yet still. Problems. I still can't talk about what has been going on, but I think I'm finally on the verge of the solution, getting the book available to those of you who want to buy a paperback book. If you missed out on the 7 copies that Jody was sending out, this will be available through Amazon here shortly, and other book retailers. If you wanted to walk into Barnes & Noble or anywhere else, you'd be able to order it, in the States at least. But globally, it should be fairly accessible through Amazon.de.fr.it. Whatever. You should be able to get it very easily anywhere in the world. That I will let you know when for sure it is available, but if you just go on to Amazon and check, you might find it before anybody else. And I would like to sell more physical copies. I think it's great. I'm really proud of it. I think we did a really good job, and we have a kind of a slightly updated version that's going to be coming out. No big changes, just a couple small tweaks. But otherwise, if you missed out on the very first run, the first edition, not really the first edition, but you have a chance to have the second. Oh geez, trying to figure out what I'm doing here. It's sliding off the little clip, but I mean, I don't want money to get in the way of getting to enjoy the book, and obviously, if you can't afford to buy it, please do buy it. I would very much appreciate that. But if you want to grab an ebook, whether you lost your job or things are just tight and you don't feel like you can justify getting a book, but you really want to read it, I want you to read it. I want you to know the story. I think it's good, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the book overall. Everything that we made. Janelle's photos, as you saw yesterday, we went out shooting yesterday. She's amazing, and there's lots of illustrations on here that I think are better on paper, naturally. So it's fun to have a physical copy of the book if you want to grab one. So go ahead and jump on that if you want. And if you're in Paris, we do have copies here. You can buy them down at the Peloton, and so you don't have to wait that way. And you kind of get free shipping out of it. I paid the shipping on that. Just buy a coffee from the Peloton, I guess, and that should make up the difference. And of course, I want to thank my patrons for making it possible for me to do something like give my book away for free, because I feel blessedly secure at the moment. I know that everything's crazy and everything could go everything could change in the blink of an eye, but because my needs are met right now, I think that that's really important that I share in that abundance, if that's the right word. And so I want to make sure that I give them props, because if it wasn't for my patrons, I'd be desperate to sell every book I could just to make ends meet. And so I'm really, 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 really thankful for them. Just like I'm thankful for you watching today. And I'm just thankful for everybody around. And just because you can't be a patron if you can't afford to right now, or you never can afford to, don't worry, that's fine. I'm just happy that you're here, and you don't have to be, a cool cat. But I do want to show appreciation to those patrons for making a huge difference and making it possible for me to be a little bit more generous than I otherwise would be able to be. And today's patron producer is Gonzalo Middleton. Gonzalo, thank you for producing today's episode and making it possible for me to give my book away for free a little bit. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just having kind of a chill Sunday today. I took a nap, which was great. I kind of want to take more naps. And I'm feeling better, just as kind of an update, because I know I was having definitely a down swing to the week there for a while. I was struggling a little bit. And I think the highs and the lows are just normal. They're going to come. And I don't think that'll be the last of it. I think they're going to keep coming. I think they're going to be, some unique and different struggles that come both with, the global circumstances around us, as well as the individual and unique parameters surrounding my existence here in Paris. And, and also the stuff that's going on, is kind of tied in, the thing that I can't talk about yet, but also just some other stuff that's tied into, the changes of my life, like the fact that I'm going from being a relatively private person to being a very public person. And I've been very public for a long time, but not in ways that necessarily directly impacted my life in the way that some things are now. Those are some of the more unique challenges that I'm facing that I want to figure out a way to talk about and share, because I'm just a normal person, and I think it'd be good to continue to share and process that with you. I just got to figure out the hows and timings and wheres and whats, because it's weird, it's bizarre, and I don't think I have a real model to follow on that. I don't think maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't think there are a lot of people out there that really talk about that process and what that's like to, kind of gain a little bit of notoriety or pseudo fame, internet fame, YouTube fame, a little bit of that kind of stuff too. And that's been weighing on me a little bit too, wanting to make sure that I handle that well and handle, everything that I've been given well and do the best that I can with it. That's why I also think it's important to take the time to, use what I have to help the people in my life and the people that are part of my community. And I don't know, just trying to navigate all of it. And I'm a little bit of an overthinker, kind of a chronic overthinker, so that kind of plays into it a little bit as well. But I'm here. Gilly's fine. Watered the other plant, who's looking a little bit less happy, but it always looks a little bit unhappy. I think that's just its lot in life, unfortunately. And I think I'm going to wrap it up pretty quickly for today. This is going to be a simple video, probably a short one, under the 10-minute mark. Is there a fly in here? How did I get in here? And try to transport some stuff back down to the Peloton. I have a couple pallets in my storage, and I might try to get those down to them, because, pallets are how we make everything now for outdoor terraces and so forth. But I don't even know if they really want them yet. So I'm going to figure that out. Anywho, I'm going to wrap it up here for today and try to rest a little bit this evening and kick off the week right. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever it is you are. And I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for, yet more of this silly madness that we call life. And I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a good weekend. And good luck this week. I'll see you tomorrow.